Good morning, dear kids. Today I am taking your chapter 12, that is exponents and powers. Let's see. My dear kids, your first is evaluate. Do you know the laws of exponents? Let's revise. Now, laws of exponents, if I suppose give you am into an, if you have multiplication in between and the base is same, then the exponents will be added. If I give you am upon an, if there is division, the base are same, exponents are different, that will be subtracted. If I suppose here have am bracket n outside, so that means it is in multiplication. If I give you a raised to 0, any base with the exponent 0 will have answer as 1. If I suppose give you a raised to minus m, to convert this negative exponent into positive, you have to reciprocate and write it something like this. Is that clear? Okay, so let's start with our problem number 1, which says 3 minus 2. To make this positive, my dear kids, you have to put it 3 raised to 2. 1 upon 3 raised to 2, that will be 1 upon 9, and that's your answer. Your next is minus 4 raised to minus 2. My dear kids, to make this positive exponent, you have to reciprocate and write it something like this. And you know, my dear kids, any negative number square is always positive. So your answer is 1 upon 16. Third is 1 upon 2 raised to minus 5. My dear kids, to make this negative exponent positive, you have to reciprocate. So it will be 2 upon 1 raised to 5. That is 2 raised to 5. Niche 1 hona, it does not have any effect on your answer. So that is 2 raised to 5. And once you multiply 2 for 5 times, your answer will be 32. Is that clear? I'll take my next, that is simplification. For your first, you have minus 4 raised to 4 upon minus 4 raised to 8. My dear kids, when you have same base in division with different exponent, you have to subtract your exponent, that is 4 minus 8. That will be minus 4 minus 4. When you want to make this exponent positive, you can write it 1 upon minus 4 raised to 4. And once you open this, my dear kids, shall we keep it in notations? Okay, you have to put it in power notation, means you have to keep your answer as it is. Clear? Next we have 1 upon 2 raised to 3 and square. My dear kids, this 2 outside with 1 also and with down 2 raised to 3 के साथ भी ये 2 रहेगा multiplication में. So that will be 1 upon 2 raised to 6. Clear? We have our third, which says minus 3 raised to 4 into 5 upon 3 raised to 4. Now my dear kids, let's see how we can do this. Minus 3 raised to 4. Now what you will do here, if you want, you can put it like minus 1 into 3 raised to 4 into 5 upon 3 raised to 4. Now what do you mean by this 4? This 4 is with 5 also, with 3 also. That means you have to multiply 5 for 4 times and down you have to multiply 3 for 4 times. Is that clear? Now this 3 for 4 times and this 3 raised to 4 can be eliminated, can be taken out. So here it will be remaining 5 raised to 4 into minus 1. That will be minus 5 raised to 4. Is that clear? My dear kids, here we have mistaken one point. If I take this as minus 1 into 3, this one, then 4 will be with minus 1 also, with 3 also. So minus 1, when it is multiplied for 4 times, it becomes plus 1. So your answer is plus 5 raised to 4. I'll jump on to fourth, which says 3 raised to minus 7 divided by 3 raised to minus 10 multiplied by 3 raised to minus 5. First you have to see what is in bracket. It is in division. So division exponent should be subtracted. and you have multiplication aside. Here it will be minus 7 minus minus 10, that will be minus 7 plus 10, and 3 minus 5 aside. Minus 7 plus 10 will be 3 and 3 raised to minus 5. Now you have the base in multiplication, so the exponents will be added. So it will be 3 plus minus 5, that will be 3 minus 2. To make this positive exponent, I will reciprocate and write it like this. Is that clear? Okay. Next we have our fifth. Yes. So it is 2 raised to minus 3 into minus 7 raised to minus 3. My dear kids, you have to make them positive exponent by reciprocating them. So it will be 1 upon 2 raised to 3. 1 upon 2 raised to 3 into 1 upon 7 raised to 3. Minus 7, sorry. Clear? The number will not change its sign. Only the exponent will change its sign if you reciprocate. Yes, my dear kids. Is the answer clear? Yes. So you can multiply down and you can write it minus 14 raised to 3. Shall we jump to next? Our next part is something like this. You have to find the values. My dear kids, let's start with number 1. We have 3 raised to 0, and I said you any base with the exponent 0 will have answer 1. So it will be 1 plus 4 minus 1 into 2 raised to 2. Am I clear with this? If I want to make this positive exponent, I will write it 1 plus 1 upon 4 into 4. Am I correct with this? Now you have to open this by taking LCM, so it will be something like this. And you will get your answer something like this. Your final answer is 5. Am I correct? Shall we jump on to next? Our next is 2 raised to minus 1, 4 raised to minus 1 divided by 2 raised to minus 2. All the exponents are in negative. Please make them positive. So that will be 1 upon 8 divided by 1 upon 4. Do you know, my dear kids, when you have division and you convert into multiplication, your fraction will reciprocate. So your answer is 1 upon 2. Is that clear, kids? Shall we jump on to next? And your third is 1 upon 2 raised to minus 2 plus 1 upon 3 raised to minus 2 plus 1 upon 4 raised to minus 2. Now your all exponents are negative. To convert them into positive, I'll take them up. So it will be something like this. And once you have this, you have to just open up and write the answer. Clear with this? Okay, next we have problem number 4. That is 3 raised to minus 1 plus 4 raised to minus 1 plus 5 raised to minus 1, and the exponent is 0. Any number with an exponent 0, the answer will be 1. So you don't need to calculate anything inside. You can directly write, because a raised to 0 is 1. Clear with this? Next we have problem number 5. It says minus 2 upon 3 raised to minus 2, and outside bracket we have one more 2. My dear kids, minus 2 upon 3, as I said you, if you have two numbers here, am, an, that will be amn. Am I clear? So here we will write minus 2 plus 2. Multiply karenge, so it will be minus 4. Now to convert this minus 4 into plus 4, I'll write minus 3 upon 2, and my exponent, which is negative, will turn out to be positive. So my answer is minus 3 upon 2 raised to 4. If you want to calculate it, always remember, if you have exponent to be even number, your inside number sign will change into positive. Any exponent having even number, the final answer will be positive. So when you multiply 3 for 4 times, it will be 81, and 2 for 4 times, that will be 16. Is that clear? Shall we jump on to next? That says 8 minus 1 into 5 raised to 3 divided by 2 raised to minus 4. My dear kids, 1 upon 8, I have converted this minus 1 to plus 1. into 5 raised to 3 divided by 1 upon 2 raised to 4. I have converted this minus 4 into plus 4. So that will be 1 upon 8 into 5 raised to 3. And when I change this division sign into multiplication sign, my fraction gets reciprocated. Yes, my dear kids, you have to calculate this. Got my point clear? So it is something like this. So you have to open the brackets and calculate the final answer. Shall I jump on to the next part? And it goes something like this. 5 minus 1 into 2 raised to minus 2 into 6 raised to minus 1. All the exponents are negative. You have to convert them into positive by reciprocating it. So it will be something like this. And once you got this, yes, you have to open the bracket and solve the answer. Shall we take next? You have to find the value of m, for which 5m divided by 5 minus 3 is equal to 5 raised to 5. Yes, my dear kids, whenever you have exponents in division, you have to subtract them. So I will subtract m minus minus 3 and is equal to 5 raised to 5. So that will be m plus 3, 5 raised to m plus 3, 5 raised to 5. My dear kids, whenever you have same exponent in between is equal to sign, that means your powers, that means your exponents are also equal. So you can directly write m plus 3 is equal to 5. That will be, value of m will be 2. Am I correct with this? Shall we jump on to next? And next we have evaluate. How we will evaluate this? We have 1 upon 3 raised to minus 1 and something like this. My dear kids, this outside minus 1 is with this also, with this also. So 1 upon 3 minus 1 into minus 1, minus 1 upon 4 minus 1 into minus 1. So that will be 1 upon 3 plus 1 minus 1 upon 4 plus 1. जब एक्सपोनेंट 1 होता है तो उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं होती है, सो वी कैन राइट 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 4. Yes, my dear kids, you have to take the LCM. And get with the answer. Clear with this? I think we have one more method to do if we solve brackets first. Let me check what answer I am getting if I solve bracket first. I am doing the same problem with different method. It is 1 upon 3 minus 1 minus 1 upon 4 minus 1, and outside also we have minus 1. Am I clear with the question? Yes. It is like that. Okay. So we have, I'll convert this, that will go 3, and I have converted it into positive exponent, and bahar minus 1. This minus 1 is with this also. So 3 minus 1 and 4 minus 1. So that will be 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. Same answer you will get. Okay. Next we have 5 upon 8 minus 7 into 8 upon 5 minus 4. My dear kids, both the exponents are negative. To make them positive, you have to reciprocate. And that will be something like this. That means, my dear kids, 8 is for 7 times here, 5 is for 4 times here, and down 5 is for 7 times here, and 8 is for 4 times here. Because this 4 is for 5 also, 8 also, this 7 is for 8 also, 5 also. So my dear kids, 8, 8 same base, exponent will be subtracted, and 5, 5 same base, exponent will be subtracted. So your answer is 8 raised to 3 into 5 raised to minus 3. So if this minus exponent you want to convert into plus, so that will be 8 raised to 3, and take this number down, 5 raised to 3. So your answer is 8 raised to 3, 5 raised to 3. You can open and give me the answer. Is that clear? Shall we jump on to next? Your next is 25t. My dear kids, for 25, can I write it 5 square? And t minus 4, I'll write it as it is. 5 minus 3 into 10. Can I write 5 into 2 and t minus 8 as it is? Now my dear kids, you have to see the exponents. 5 raised to 2, I'll keep it as it is. T minus 4 as it is. Here you have 5 raised to 1 and 5 raised to minus 3. So that will be minus 3 plus 1 into 2 into 10 raised t raised to minus 8. That will be 5 raised to 2 into t raised to minus 4. This minus 4 and here if this 8 I'll take it up, it will be minus minus 8. Down it will be 5 raised to minus 2 into 2. Am I correct with this? Yes. Further we will do 5 raised to 2 minus minus 2. Down it will be 2 here. So this is taken up. And t raised to minus 4 plus 8. So the answer will be 5 raised to 4 into t raised to 4 upon 2. Yes, my dear kids, you have to open this 5 for 4 times. That will be 625. T raised to 4 upon 2 will be your final answer. Am I clear with this? Next we have 3 raised to minus 5. Keep it as it is. 10 raised to minus 5. I will do it 2 into 5 and minus 5 exponent. 125 I will convert into 5 raised to cube. Down 5 raised to minus 7. I will put it 5 raised to minus 7. Into 6 raised to minus 5. Can I put it 2 into 3 raised to minus 5? Now my dear kids, 3 raised to minus 5 will be as it is. This minus 5 is 2 with 2 also, 5 also. And 5 raised to 3 as it is. 5 raised to minus 7 as it is. This minus 5 with 2 also, 3 also. Let's see what all things we can just eliminate. Now we have a common base here. 3 raised to minus 5, 3 raised to minus 5. So it will be 0. 2 raised to minus 5, 2 raised to minus 5. It will be 0. What is remaining here is 5 raised to minus 5 plus 3 because they are in multiplication, and down 5 raised to minus 7. So that will be 5 raised to minus 2, 5 raised to minus 7. My dear kids, when the exponents are in division, you have to subtract. So 5 raised to minus 2 minus minus 7. So that will be 5 raised to minus 2 plus 7, and your answer is 5 raised to 5. Yes, you have to open this and write the answer. Is that clear? Shall I pack up here? If you have any doubt, you can message me. God bless.